last one. This is a classic. Everyone's seen it, but I don't know. It hit more watching it as an adult and understanding where this franchise has gone.
What a time to be alive.
So streaming on Disney Plus, The Empire Strikes Back.
Skywalker and Han Solo rescued the princess, destroyed the Death Star, but their story didn't end there. Now, the creators of the biggest smash hit of all time bring you the next episode in the Star Wars saga, The Empire Strikes Back.
That's the one.
The Empire Strikes Back, right.
And the best part is
one in the first batch.
Second one, and put yourself in this mindset. It was filmed in the 80s, so it's classic 80s costumes, which is awesome, right? But then, like, when I'm watching this, I'm thinking, like, at this time, like, we grew up where these movies were already out, so we already knew that Skywalker, that Darth Vader was Luke Skywalker's dad. But, like, imagine being in the 80s when that movie came out. You had no idea, and then they dropped that fucking bomb. Like, how crazy that must have been.
Yeah, and even crazier was that people didn't go crazy for movies like that back then. So the first one was Jaws, and everyone was, like, going
shitting themselves
about Jaws. And then the next one that came along was Star Wars, and everyone thought, this one's not going to work the same as Jaws because this is a kids movie, and kids movies, yeah, Jaws was great, but that was for adults, and that's why that did well. Kids movies, they don't necessarily do as well as those movies, so we'll see how this does. And Star Wars fucking blew up. It blew the fucking top off. And then, so when they made this second one, the anticipation for Empire Strikes Back was off the fucking moons. Anticipated.
Oh, really?
Because Jaws came out, and then because Star Wars 1 came out. So now, this was like, people were like, the new age of movies, like people were going to the movie theater and they were excited. So when they found out that he was his dad in the second one, in the middle of this movie fever, it was like, that's what made George Lucas the epic thing that he is.
Because I looked it up. That movie was the top grossing movie of that year, which is nuts.
Yeah.
And it's crazy. Because, like, I think about it constantly. I'm like, okay, so the first one was, like, in the late 70s. This one came out early 80s. And then, imagine the cliffhanger. You have to wait, like, 5 more years to find out, like, they beat all these guys. Like, crazy.
Yeah, and they didn't even know if there was going to be, like, you have to remember, these were just books that George Lucas stumbled upon. He was making it up. He's like George R. Lucas. He was making this stuff up as it was happening.
Yeah, on the fly, which is crazy.
He had to write the third script because the second movie did so fucking well. He was like, oh shit, I gotta create more. Like,
yeah. Which is like, all I think about is like, yeah, we get kind of spoiled because we know how like it all like happens. Like, but like when you put yourself in that time frame, when you're just finding out, like, I can't even imagine how people must have been shitting themselves when Darth Vader told me he was his son, and then like
I think it's
Han Solo gets frozen.
When you watch something in like Game of Thrones and like the Red Wedding, when they kill everybody, and you're like,
just like, what happened?
I think it's the same kind of thing where they must have just been like, his father and everyone coming out of the theater like, did you see the fucking ending? Oh my god!
Like, what are they gonna do now?
Right, but like, we only had to wait a week, and they had to wait 5 years.